Action! Welcome, producers, to another episode of Universe, and it's the first of two parts, Superstar Shakeup. Now, this is Monday Night Raw. Now, as you see on your screen, what you could visualize is the WWE return and Raw debut of Jasmine Bailey, her opponent, Sasha Banks. And I hope the sidebar's working today. So we'll give it about a whole match, and if it doesn't work, we'll go full screen for today's two-parter of Superstar Shakeup, and I'll have my phone ready to generate the comments.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
You know everything you need to about the boss. She's legit, and she's a submission specialist. Numerous submissions at her disposal. She whips one out, it's pretty much over. There's no way you're going to escape maneuvers, and primarily known as the bank statement. Once that's cinched in, you're pretty much going to have to tap out, or you're going to pass out. And that's about it. As far as, Sasha goes, I'm not concerned about her, except for her well-being as her opponent steps down that aisle towards the ring. Everybody should know who Jasmine Bailey is by now. If I have to explain to you this, where have you been for the past couple of years on Universe? She is a numerous-time world champion. She's one of the best NXT superstars to ever exist. And I gotta tell you one more thing about her. She's also a submission specialist, so you're gonna see a lot of technical abilities being dished out everywhere, a lot of arm holds and head holds, because Sasha goes for targets the head for the bank statement, and Jasmine, she targets the arm for the jazz bar, and you pretty much got a couple of different variations to go through. And hell, I can't wait to see how it goes on full. Oh wow, look at that reverse choke slam. Now, I want to go ahead and apologize to you guys right here and right now, because I do not have control over the sidebar whatsoever. And so, again, it is I'm going to apologize for it. It's for, well, the inconvenience. Again, I don't have control over it, otherwise it would be it would be on right now so that I can see every single comment on the right side. But let's see what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this, there we go. Got it on my phone, guys. What up, Meme? Insanity, how you guys doing? Still can't get over it, Silva? What you can't get over? The, excuse me. You can't get over winning the WWE Championship in under a minute? Because I can't either. I'm still thinking about that as well. Demon God is here. Well, what's up then, Brandon? Yo, good job being the mob. How'd you get mod, Silva? What? I'm a mod? Don't screw it up. Yes, I won't. I'm looking forward to Kerry's return match. Well then. Yeah, I got it on right here. So yeah, sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure I got the, intros and all the other stuff out the way, which I did. So we're going to go full screen as soon as this match is concluded, so that way while the next one's loading up I can do a little rundown of it, and then boom, we'll go full screen. He says, thought Jasmine. Let's see. So put Brandon in timeout. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, what's up, Alazi? How you doing? Let me guess. Me and Toxic can't be drafted because we're champs, right? Well, technically this isn't a draft. So if you guys were to get drafted, the only time we have drafts are again is after WrestleMania, not SummerSlam. But if you guys were to get drafted to like SmackDown Live, you would be stripped, or excuse me, I can't even talk right now. You would be stripped of the Raw Tag Team titles, because the Raw Tag titles are a exclusive championship to the brand of Raw, and SmackDown has their own. But if they were like called World Tag Team and WWE Tag Team, something like that, then they can switch over. It wouldn't really matter. Such as the IC and the US title, they can switch brands because they're not exclusive. But clearly, it's saying Raw. It's not doable. You would have to give it up.
Her opponent clearly getting the best of her here.
Excuse me.
Much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty
Let's see what we got. I think that's
see her
it.
absorb
So yeah,
so much
I'm gonna be looking at it. Oh, look at that! Going bankrupt right there. I'm surprised she didn't go for the pin cover too. But oh well. Jasmine having a little bit of a, well, it's kind of back and forth, a little bit here and there, exchanging blows and strikes and slams here and there. And at the moment, you can see Sasha's doing a really excellent job keeping the pace at her style, at her speed. And the momentum she's receiving right now is going to help her dearly as this match progresses. Now, guys, I just want to say that I believe, okay, oh, wait a second, there it is. She's got it locked in, bank statement, but I believe because her foot touched the bottom rope, or it was fairly close to her. Referee broke it up too, and a kick out. I didn't think it was going to be too much either. Let's see what we got here. Oh, right. So again, what I stated previously, and I believe, what was it? I think it was the NXT TakeOver show, Brooklyn 3, or it was either SummerSlam. One of the two pay-per-views that I've announced that the mic that I have only works for one way, and that's through verbal conversations. I cannot hear from the earpieces. So after, I think it's tomorrow, we're actually going to get a new one. So that way, once that's resolved, you can hear and see the other commentators that we're going to be utilizing again that like to be here, because I know Aaron likes to do it, Jerick likes to as well, and Bruce, and so that's why I've been kind of away from them for a while. Oh, nice kick out. And it's not because that I want to, it's just that I kind of pretty much have no choice. So once I'm able to do that, then we're good to go. And yeah, that'll probably be within a day or two, for sure. Within 2 days, for sure. And when we start streaming all the other stuff. So, you know, after all that's done, it's all good. Let's see what we got here. What up, Charles? We all know you put your dirty hands on the WWE title down. Let's see what we got here. Sasha. Oh, she's going for the bankrupt again. Boom, and it connects. She's got her covered here. Looking to spoil the debut and return of Jasmine. Oh, what a near fall. Did you see how close that was? Dude, I thought it was over. It was just a hair slap away from reaching 3, and Sasha would have just had the biggest moment, a spoiler for Jasmine. And now she's looking to put her away right here. If she hits this, it's pretty much done for. Unless she can get out of it. Oh, she can't. And she's going to try to make her stay away from the ropes, but she cannot do that as well. Maybe Sasha will go and try to pin her, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I didn't think so. And now Jasmine looks to put this one away. Setting her up on her feet, she goes, and what is this? Oh, it's a different submission. I'm not used to seeing Jasmine pull something off like this, the figure 4 leg, and Sasha turns her over immediately, forcing the break. Jasmine's legs have been, they must have been put through some damage there. It was only locked in for a little bit, but she must have got cramped up or something in order to let it go that fast. The struggle wasn't even that long, to be honest with you. Up she goes, and oh, there's a leaping clothesline. Here comes a comeback attempt. You can tell she's hurt a little bit, grabbing the left arm for a moment, and there's a leg drop right to the abdomen, and a basement drop kick to follow through. Bayley's doing a good job right now. She's keeping things going. Oh, and she couldn't connect with what I believe it was the cutter she hit earlier on. Let's see what we got here. Next year you might not be active because relationship plus college editor job, which is good. Oh, damn, that's cool, man. Happy for you. No, yeah. Go start your life, brother. I ain't gonna blame you for that. This is just for fun and entertainment. This isn't like, you know, a lifestyle or anything. Yeah, I'm happy for you, meme. Very happy, because I know I've known you for about, what, 3 years now? Maybe 4? No, it's probably going to be 4 pretty soon, but around 3 years, so, yeah, man, it's like, you know, I've known you for a while, regardless of, I don't even know how long, I know it's been a while, it's been a few years, so, you know, I'm very happy for you, and I'm glad that you got everything going in your life right now, so, yeah, couldn't be more joyful. So I congratulate you on all that you're going to be doing and wish you the best in your journey. Here's a roll-up from Jasmine. Looking to put her away right here, too. And she got her. Yes, she did. Sasha was not going to get out of it. Let me see the replay on my phone because I just missed it momentarily. Let's see. Okay. That's something that... see, I don't know what that is called. I don't know what that's called, honestly, but I know Booker T used it a lot in his time in WWE, and it was effective on a couple of different occasions, but not every single time he utilized it. But tonight, it was worth it. If you see right here, actually, it's not in the replay right now. Let me see if we're going to see it one more time. Usually we don't see the endings, but if we do, I want to be prepared for it to kind of scope it out, but no, we're not going to see it. Good move, though. Nice way to pick up a win. Jasmine makes her WWE return, her Raw debut tonight. It's a homecoming. Oh, it's not really a homecoming, but it feels like a homecoming welcome. Everybody on their feet cheering. And, you know, Jasmine, again, has held numerous world championships back on SmackDown Live. And plus, she's been one of the best NXT superstars, let alone NXT Women's Champion in developmental territory. So you know she's got a bright future here on Monday Night Raw. And coming up next, we got, oh, look at this. It's another return. And that's from, let's see, NXT, Fandango and Tyler Breeze, the tag team name, excuse me, I can't talk right for some reason today. Breeze on go, taking on Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson of the Revival. Now, I'm gonna before I start the match, I'm gonna fix it to give you guys full screen because again, it's out for some unknown reason that I cannot explain to you, unfortunately. Alright, boom, there it is. We're getting this thing going. Let me go and catch up on the comments a little bit. Alright. Code Red. I got Speedy on my side, Brandon. Let's see who Raw gets. And, hold on. And Nick Gosselin on his side. Your microphone sounds funny, too. No, it might actually be the microphone, to be honest with you. Because I told you already, it's kind of, broken, so I can only... the only good that this thing is for is talking and not hearing. So if it sounds weird on my end, it's probably because of the mic. And again, I'm getting a new one either today or tomorrow. So that way, once this happens, the quality will be better, and we'll have more support on the commentary teams and blah blah blah. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is right now. So it's not on your end. It's more than likely on mine. And so I'll try to keep it as good as possible here. Trust me, my job is fine, but I have to go on my computer for like a few hours. Wait, what? 4 hours last night. I was up from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Damn. Didn't you say that if a representative of a roster gets a pick for who goes to what? That is for drafts, Braden. I'll explain it to you in a minute, because it seems like I had two confusions already, and so I'll refreshen the memories of those who are a little bit confused and they've been here a while, and then I'll give it a little bit of breakdown for those who are new to how we do this little system we've had going for about, I think it's been the same way for like 2 years now or something like that, but it's been a while. So again, I'll give the refresh right here. And yes, we will get a new mic tomorrow, hopefully. Because today, we would go today, but it's raining, and the wind is like 60 miles an hour, and so it's just not going to be able, it's dangerous to drive out here, and that's the only reason why. So, yeah, better safe than sorry, right? But yeah, man, it's pretty good, bro. I mean, everybody's going to have all those kind of situations. Memes, all good, man. And my day is so far, well, not going to be doing anything really. I'm still sore from my workout that I did, not yesterday, but the day before. And so I kind of, whenever I do the cardios and stuff like that, I have to get my body rest. And so that way I can continue to do this. Otherwise, if I just keep going, it's going to get worse, and I can injure myself, and that's something I don't want to have happen. But other than that, today is what, January 16th? Today is the official day for the United States and select theaters only that Dragon Ball Super Broly is out. And it'll be in almost every, okay, I'm going to just rephrase that because I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty confident that on January 26th that the movie Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, should be available in most of the United States movie theaters on the 26th. Why 10 days later? I don't know, truthfully. But I know that in select theaters, and thank goodness we got about 3 or 4 of them, probably 5, I gotta recheck, that we have them airing today and different various time selections. So there's that, and yeah, I'm very happy about it. So I'm gonna probably watch it a few times this month. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching that. Not today, because we'll get on the weather, and plus, let me see. I'm watching it with a friend. He's gonna, well, because he gets paid tomorrow. We're gonna go, I think either Friday or Saturday, more than likely. And yeah, we're gonna go watch it and see how it is. Hopefully, there's enough seatings, because usually, you know, Dragon Ball in general is very popular in the United States, and I mean, you can tell from that Abomination Evolution, people in the United States watched it. It gained quite a bit of money, but it wasn't popular enough to where like we need a sequel, because it wasn't good. It just wasn't. It got a little bit of money, but yeah, it wasn't like only because of the fan base for Dragon Ball, and so that's just pretty much the only reason why. But yeah, I know that we're gonna watch it the weekend, see how it is, and I'm gonna watch it a few times while it's in theaters. I'll probably watch it once or twice this month. I'll probably watch it a couple more times next month. When it comes out on DVD, I'm gonna get it Blu-ray. I'm gonna get 2 copies. I'm gonna get 1 copy. I might get 3, because I might get one for my friend so he can keep. But I'm gonna get 2 for sure. 1 so that it's it's sealed away. It's never gonna be opened. Like, it's gonna be in mint condition. I'm gonna treat it like a trading card that I used to do for when I collected. What did I used to collect? Football cards and baseball and Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I keep them in like a little sleeve, a pocket sleeve. I don't know if you guys know what a pocket sleeve is, but it's like a sleeve for the. Well, I call it a pocket sleeve. I don't think that's what it's called, but it's you put it in your folder, and it's a little sleeve that you just slide it on in. And you keep it there. It stays in. You try to keep it in the best condition you can. But it's going to be the same thing for the DVD I get. I'm going to just make sure that it's sealed, wrapped, never touched, and hopefully never damaged. And then I'll have 1 so I can open it and watch it for, I don't know, until the next art comes out. And then even after that, I'll probably still watch it because it looks pretty damn badass, if you ask me. Let me see what we got here. Let's see, you saw the movie already? Nice. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure you more than likely did. You see, the reason I'm going for the WWE title is so me and Kerry can be a golden power couple again. Let's see, and if the rumors for the plan of the mixed tag inferno, I don't even think that exists. Yeah, I know that they spoiled it quite a bit in the trailer, so I can figure out what to expect, and so, you know, I'm very excited about that too. They haven't had yeah, pretty much. So let's see. What up, Bound? How you doing? Sorry for the late reply. I know it's like been 2 minutes since I looked at it, but I was just grabbing a couple things and catching up on the comments now. 3 years ago. Sound about 3 years ago. Do you have a match? I'm not sure yet. Well, you know what? The person. Well, you already know. You guys know Brown Pride, right? We're gonna talk about all that stuff this weekend, and so by the time we get that ROH going again, we'll have more to reveal on the pay-per-view that will more than likely have this month. Yeah, it's gonna be this month. I'm not sure on a date yet because today's what, the 16th. Oh yeah, there's like 2 weeks left in this month, so yeah, it'll more than likely happen here. So probably by the next episode or the second episode of ROH, which will be the same day, so it wouldn't matter. We'll give you more info on you know, pay-per-views and all that stuff, and matches and everything of that nature. But as far as having a match goes, I'm not really too sure. And look at this, Tyler Breeze has the match won. 1, 2, 3, could have counted 7 already, and it kicks out. All thanks to Scott, you know, interfering in the match for a second there. And okay, so I'm caught up on the comments. I'm gonna go sit back down real quick because I have my phone with I have my phone away so I don't get too distracted on it, because if I get notifications, I'm gonna start clicking them and I'm gonna be all over the place, and I don't want that to happen. Kind of like right now, because we've had a tag. I don't even know how long this tag match is going on for. I don't know who's been in control majority of the time, but I can tell you, I believe Breezango had the match won if Scott didn't intervene. But that's all I pretty much know. I haven't been keeping up with this, so I'll try to keep up starting now and leave it like that. Because Tyler's trying to get back into it. He's trying to keep things in his wake. Where's he gonna take Scott? Up to the corner maybe? Nope. Just snapmare takedown and a stiff kick right to the back area. And Tyler may be looking for a tag. I'd say he should. Fandango, he's pretty fresh. He hasn't been in there for quite some time, and now he's in it. Call it the Fashion Popo. Alright, here it comes. Back elbow gets countered. And that gets countered. Headbutt. Irish whip, bounce back right at the ropes. Back elbow, caught him right on the chest. Laid him out too. Flat on his back. Setting him up onto his feet. And, oh, there you go. That'll work out. But he's not going to cover him just yet. He's going to climb to the top. Here it comes. He's looking for that diving leg drop. He got it. And that should be more than enough to win it for Breezango. 1, 2, 3. Got him. And they win. Their return to WWE on the main roster. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Raising his arms in victory, and here comes Tyler Breeze. They're going to celebrate together. Boom, boom. Do a little fist bump and everything. What a win for Breezango, guys. These two right here, they deserve it. They really do. The struggles and hardships they had to endure, every brand they've been to, this is worth it for them. This is definitely worth it. Good win, guys. Very good win. And so I'm going to go back to the comments in just a moment. In case you've asked questions, I'm going to be back for that. Oh, here's another one. No Way Jose. Yay. Oh, excuse me. Skull Crusher up next. Let me see what we got here. I'm waiting for NXT. NXT will probably do that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, probably tomorrow, NXT. And I'm excited for NXT, truthfully. Like, I've been excited during SummerSlam because I was like, oh my goodness, we got the Superstar Shakeup for Raw and SmackDown. That's cool. And then we got NXT. So, like, truthfully, I may feel a little bit more excited for NXT. But I think that, the Superstar Shakeup would be okay. It might be above average, but I think it's going to be okay for this time around. I'm hoping that it does good, but at the same time, it's like maybe it's kind of like a hit or miss type of thing. So far, opening pretty good. Tag match was alright, I guess. No, not really. Now we got this one coming up, so we'll see how that goes. And let me see. But yeah, I'm excited for NXT though. I just bought my own studio apartment. That's fun. My girlfriend decorated it. That was something. Nice. Will SDL be after Raw? Yes. Who with B to get Brandon refired? I'm back. Actually, Brandon, mixed tag matches were in W12. Oh, there were? I didn't even play W12, so I wouldn't know that. Were they available in WWE 13? Oh, you know what? No, I don't remember that. It's been a while. What else we got? For once, you agree with Sanity and Silva. So, how do you feel about your W title winner with Brutus at SummerSlam? Shocked in a way. It was unexpected. I didn't expect it for that, like that, it was crazy. Thank you for your time. Well, CLC. Clutch Champion celebrations, they don't last long, as always. Is SDL tomorrow or after Raw? After Raw. No, wait, 3 seconds. Wait, was this? Hey, sorry I'm late. No problem. I know that the notifications are kind of broken. Happy New Year's? Oh, yeah. I mean, we're about... Yeah, Happy New Year's. What's your New Year? I don't know if I asked you. Well, probably not, right? What's your New Year's resolution? I think they're still playing No Way Jose's music, and I don't know why. Because Skull Crusher never... There you go. Now they fixed it. Probably a problem in the production crew or something. Whatever we had, what? Okay, who have we had debut so far? So, let's see, we've had... Oh, okay, technically we've had one debut, again off a technical list, and that was Jasmine Bailey. It's her WWE return. She's competed in WWE before. She was on NXT, then she got drafted. Was it drafted? You drafted to SmackDown, and after being a free agent for a while, she signed with Raw and made her Raw debut. So that's technically one. So that's about it so far. And then out of full-blown returns, Tyler Breeze and Breezango, the tag team, came here. And so right now, this is on the Universe, No Way Jose's debut for Raw, but it's not really anything special because he actually did in real life, and he kind of sucks. But you know, there was no need for him on NXT anymore anyway, so it's pretty much we're here. That's all I can say. So my New Year's resolution is get more sleep. Nice. I hope you pull that off. Last year, I could say that I probably didn't have the most healthy amount of sleep because of the way that I slept, because there would be times where I slept all day, stayed up all night, and then there would be times where I slept all night and stayed up all day, and then there would be times where it was like, I slept half through the day and I slept half through the night, so it was kind of inconsistent. So far this year, probably not a good start to the way I want to sleep, because the way that I prefer sleeping is like going to sleep at about, I'd say 9 or 10ish, and wake up at like 5 5. I like waking up at 5 o'clock for some reason. I don't know why, but because when I wake up at 5, I can watch. What can I do at 5? I wake up before everybody else, so I can get a head start on whatever I want to do, right? So, because, you know, when you wake up for school and all that stuff, it was always if you have relatives, then you know what I'm talking about, because it was a pain in the butt to wake up, get woken up at like 8 o'clock. No, was it 8 o'clock? 7. I think it was 7. For me, it was 7. And, you know, you're like, eyes are heavy. You feel like you just had a pool full of chlorine go through your eyes, so they're burning, and it's hard to kind of keep them open. And then you gotta try to beat your relatives to like the restroom. And I know some of you probably thought, beat your relatives? What do you mean beat your relatives? So yeah, once you heard the full thing come around, but you gotta beat them to like the bathroom so you can shower or brush your teeth or change or whatever the case may be. And then yeah, it was just a hassle. But for me, waking up at that early, nobody else usually does. The earliest somebody wakes up here, I think, is 8 p.m., 8:30. The most is 8:30. Earliest is 8. So when I wake up at 5, I'm like, okay, I can do whatever I need to do. I'll just go freaking shower. I'll just go, you know, brush my teeth and comb my hair and blah, blah, blah. Once I'm done with that, sit down and watch TV, because I watch Undisputed. It's like a sports show, only from Monday through Friday, and it starts at 6:30 and it ends at like 7. I think it ends at like 9. It's like a 2.5 hour show or something like that, but it's fun. I enjoy it. Very funny and entertaining too. We had the debut of the wow. I'm gonna skip over that. My New Year's resolution is to stop saving. Wait, what? Oh, stop saying I can't and start saying I can and will. So to be more positive, it's doable. Because that's what I kind of did this year. I didn't really have that to be my goal. My goal for this year is to have. Well, it's not technically a goal for this year because I kind of started it off. I guess it is, because I started off in October. In October, I made a life change and said, okay, I want to knock off a couple of steps to help prevent things like diabetes. That's for one. So to kind of stop the intake on sugar is the first step, and I'd say I give myself an A. I'd say I deserve an A because I don't really intake sugar like I used to. Like, I would be able to drink 5 or 6 cans of soda a day, and it'd be nothing. Like, I would just do it casually. Oh, here's one. Boom, done. Throw it away. Or not throw it away, but put in a recycle thing, and then open another can up. And hell, I could probably drink like half a 2 liter in a day. And so it'd just be nothing. And today, as of right now, I'd say I drink only water. I've done it since is it October? Yeah, since October. So that's about 4 months now, and it's a habit. It's just a habit. I'm like used to it. It doesn't bother me. It's not something that I'm like what's the word? I'm not enjoying. Like I enjoy the water that I drink. Like I would. You just gotta drink water that you like, and so that's just pretty much that. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. No way Jose could pick up the win right here. 1, 2, and a kick out. And I stopped eating candies and a lot of other sugary disasters. And I'm trying these other protein bars that they taste pretty good. You know, they kind of get rid of that need to intake sugar, and it's like only like 1 or 2 grams of it, and that's nothing compared to what I used to do. Here's a cover again. 2, no way Jose picks up the win over. Yeah, I'm kind of don't know what to say about Skull Crusher right now. But damn.
That was an awesome win for this young man.
Well, congratulations to No Way Jose. And Skull Crusher, I don't know what to tell you, brother. But so far, yeah, done pretty good though. And then the main goal is to kind of be more in shape and pretty much have a summer body. But I don't know why I want to have a summer body, because I never go out in the summer. It's too freaking hot over here. It reaches like 100 degrees for like 2 months straight. It feels like. I'm not saying that it's the true numbers, but it feels like it's 100 degrees for like 2-3 months straight, and it's, oh man, it's miserable. I can't stand it. But up next, Zack Ryder takes on the Raw debut, WWE debut of Demon Wolf. If you don't know anything about him, you probably should. He competed on NXT for a few Universe years. He had a decent run. Towards the end, he kind of accomplished what he wanted to do, and that was to win Championship Gold, and that being the United Kingdom title. So we'll see how he does here tonight. Maybe he does as good as, let me see, who's done? Everybody's done good so far. Jasmine won her debut. Breezango won the return. No Way Jose won his debut. So they're 3 for 3. Good luck, Demon Wolf. And what was the last thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, be more positive. I said this myself. I'm not going to take... hold on. Oh, that's how it goes. Because I read it on it was a meme. No, it wasn't a meme. It was some post on Facebook or something like that. And it told people, don't take 2018 problems into 2019. I said, you don't know how hard that hit me. I said, damn, really? That I don't know, for some reason that got to me, and I said, absolutely right. So all the problems that I had in the past, I said, you know what, that's gone, because I'm not going to deal with it no more. And whoever was like, it was just pretty much anything. If it was bad habits or people or whatever, left them back behind and just going forward, man. Because I've always tell people too, as 2019 was coming up, I said, listen guys, you might, it's just, you shouldn't waste your time on looking behind you, and you should be like time, because time only goes one way. It looks in one direction, and that's forward. So if time doesn't look back and goes one way, you should too. You know, you don't have to worry about everything that's happened before, because that's gone. That's yesterday. That's a thing of the past, and you should just move forward. I've always thought that, that helped me kind of understand it, and to explain it is kind of tough too, though. As a mod, are there any rules in the channel that if they are broken, I would have time out somebody? Not just time people out that are, jackass or inappropriate or whatever. I dropped my freaking clipboard. Somebody did. But yeah, I had to guess on there real quick. But yeah, no, there's not really any rules that I can think of. But I mean, we've never really had problems with anybody unless somebody came in here and acting like a damn tool. You know what I mean? And people asked me to ban them, but then I just I didn't have my phone or something like that with me, and I couldn't do it. But yeah, I mean that's the only thing that I have in mind, truthfully. Why is Silva a nod? Oh, the former champs here. Let's see. How did you feel about your match at SummerSlam? That's cool. No clue. Yes, I think. I hope you heard us say that. Hear that. If not, then I'll say it again. Yes, Mike Worm, thank you. That means Jerix is a what? I will ask again. I yes 3 times and I was too busy talking about this stuff. My mistake. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, I'm caught up on everything. But yeah, Nick, pretty much that was about it that I could think of. Just, yeah. Get rid of the a-holes. That's all I can say. There's no other peculiar thing that I could think of, honestly. That's about it, truthfully. So have fun. Enjoy being the mods, guys. I think did I have 3 or 2? I gotta check again because I would have had mods like probably a month ago. Was it a month ago? Yeah, I think I would have had mods like a month ago, but what was wrong with it? Oh, for some reason YouTube took the ability they took off the ability to make someone a moderator on your phone. Because I remember either that or my phone's jacked up. I'm pretty sure my phone is the phone that I got is the best phone I have for like apps and stuff that I've ever had, and I've had some pretty good phones, but this one right here I believe is the best one that I've had to use for apps, games, and things like that. There's the cover too and a kick out. But yeah, I remember I had, which phone was it? Well, I don't have it no more, so I can't really go back and look. I was able to click on someone's name, go to channel, make a mod, timeout, and blah blah blah. But again, I don't have that phone no more. And so, but this one that I have is the best one I had. Again, it's good. It's better for like using apps. It doesn't slow down at all and things like that. But either they took it out or I just can't do it on this phone that I have. Because like if I clicked on, let me see. Yeah, no matter who I click on, all I can do is go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, or hide user on this channel. Which I'm pretty sure if you hide user on the channel, that means that's the code word now for ban. I forgot I was able to ban people too, but I know they took that out for sure. Because every time I looked at it, it doesn't matter if it's on the computer or the phone, it's only hide user, and that's it. There's no more ban this user from the channel anymore. Because when I had the phone that I used and the computer that I had next to me during every stream, you have no idea how many people I banned. I banned like maybe 50 people. I gotta recheck. I could tell you the exact number too, because it saves all the people you ban. Cover 2. Broski Boot does not put Demon Wolf away. Zack Ryder setting him up. He's got him in position. He's calling for the Rough Rider. And that may be enough right here to put him away. Demon Wolf, shoulders down. Ryder looking to give him an upset. Oh, and a kick out. That would have been a terrible way to spoil the debut of Demon Wolf. You know, he's been waiting for this, a moment like this, pretty much his whole career. He's been waiting to prove he belongs on the main roster, and he has a chance to do it tonight against Zack, and he's been struggling a bit. Nice forearm. He's got him stunned, and you can't capitalize. Let me see. He said retire the 6th room. Let's see, false. Well, now I will ask Nick. Oh, okay, so there's interviews going on. Okay, I'll just leave it away for that for a second, and I'll go back to it in a minute. Or not in a minute, but in a little bit. Here comes Demon Wolf with the comeback attempts, and he's got 2 takedowns under his belt. Oh, wait a second. He's getting a little charging head start. Boom! There you go. Bulldog. And the comeback is complete. Zack Ryder's in trouble. Oh, no, he's not. He gets out of that. And a drop kick. Hey, you know what? I got to tell you. for some reason, growing up, I've always loved three people's drop kicks and nobody else's. For some reason, I'll tell you them in a second. If Demon Wolf kicks out, he does. I've always loved Zack Ryder's drop kicks. The way he executes it is really good. My all-time favorite would be Sting's. If you've seen his drop kicks, the way he did them in WCW, they were pretty damn unique. And I don't know, I just thought it was the most. I just thought it was the most crazy thing to see, and I've always enjoyed it. And Dolph Ziggler, the way he does his, the way he over-exaggerates it, it's just entertaining to see that one. Those are my... Oh, referee's down. Zack Ryder, he can't capitalize again. He's having some trouble here. Rebound off the ropes coming up, and back elbow. Lays him down. Quick pin. And that will not put him away. 2.5.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Wolf is having a little bit of a hard time here putting Ryder away. But it might be all she wrote right here. Here it comes. Get ready for it. It's the heel turn. That is ball game. Counter, ref. See you later. Demon Wolf wins his debut for Monday Night Raw. So now we're 4 for 4. Returns and debuts tonight are perfect. 4-0. We got like 3 more matches left, but you get the... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, we got 3 more matches left, but you get the idea. He said, if you smell a little... Congratulations, Wolf. And good luck on your run on Raw. Appreciate it, man. Okay, up next, it is going to be a singles match. 1-on-1. Dolph Ziggler and Alex. So, here we go. This is Alex's return to Monday nights. You know, he said, oh, wait, I forgot to do one more thing. But I'm going to explain this real quick. Alex was on SmackDown, so now he's here. So that's good, and he's taking on Dolph Ziggler. Now I can refresh everybody about the Superstar Shakeup and Draft that I freaking forgot to mention like half an hour ago. So apologies about that for being all over the place. But guys, for those who are unfamiliar with how the Superstar Shakeup and Draft works, I'll give you the rundown right here. So this right here is the Superstar Shakeup, and we have these two special events that I just mentioned happened once a year, but there's 2 of them, so it could be exciting for either one. And since this is a Superstar Shakeup, this is how it works. It's WWE only for both. It's pretty much WWE only for both the events. And as far as the Superstar Shakeup goes, it's what you could probably remember in real life. And that's when Raw and SmackDown trade superstars from one brand to another. And the way it happens is, like, let's say if you watch Raw, random superstars from SmackDown show up, and then whoever shows up that day, they're there. And then when you watch SmackDown, whatever Raw superstar you see on that show, they become there. They go there now. You don't know exactly who got traded for who, but they're there now, and that's pretty much what happens. And so we kind of did that, but we added a little something else that WWE didn't do until like the next year, and that was just randomly put like an NXT superstar somewhere. So like when we did it the first time, did the first time we not have... Okay, the first time we didn't have NXT, I believe. But the second time we did it, we did have an NXT. So, when we did it, the next year later, I believe WWE did as well. If I remember properly. If not, then I don't know, I'm mixed up. But anyways, Raw and SmackDown, which would be the commissioners for the channels of Raw and SmackDown Live, we would be off air, we would trade superstars, and whoever shows up is who got traded. And so Alex, for an example, got traded from SmackDown and is now on Raw. So that's the first that you can see right here. And as far as the draft goes, now the draft is different. The draft it happens after WrestleMania. The Raw after Mania is where we do the draft. And the Raw after SummerSlam, which is this one, because SummerSlam happened, what was it, Sunday? I believe it was Sunday. Or was it Monday? It was either, I think it was Monday. I could be wrong. So, whatever day we aired it is when SummerSlam happened. So this is the first Raw after the pay-per-view, and this is the Superstar Shake-Up. We traded wrestlers off the stream, and so that way it would be a surprise. And then I looked at the NXT Superstars, who are ready to go and debut now, because either they have enough experience or they've had a good deal of success and they can make it on their own, or let me see, or they're ready. Pretty much I don't know why I said the last one, because the reason why you go to Raw or SmackDown Live after you've been on NXT for a while is because you're ready. And so if you have a lot of experience, but you didn't really do anything major in NXT, but you're good enough and you have the experience to compete at a high level, based off of confidence that I look into you, boom, you're ready. You've won numerous championships, and there's nothing else really for you anymore, you're ready. And the other one would be is if you're really good and you've been there for probably at least a year and you know you're really good and I know you're really good, boom, there you go. The same thing happens with the draft. So, see, the draft is randomized. I don't know how many people watched the draft that was available. The last draft I believe happened was in 2011. So, but what happened is, it would only happen for one night. It'll be on Monday Night Raw, SmackDown versus Raw, for like 7 or 10, whatever matches they have. And if Raw beat SmackDown, a random SmackDown Live superstar, or SmackDown superstar, because it was a SmackDown Live in that time frame, would be randomly selected on the Jumbotron. It would just select over a bunch, everybody that was on the SmackDown roster, and whatever it landed on, that person would go to Raw. They would be drafted from SmackDown to Raw, and they would compete there for at least 1 year until the next draft where they're eligible to get drafted again. Because again, it only happens one time. After that, sorry, it's just that I have a lot of mucus in my throat for some reason. But that's how that goes. And then again, vice versa, SmackDown beats Raw, boom. Main events that happen in like Battle Royals, Battle Royals that happen, it will be SmackDown versus Raw and like like 10 SmackDown versus 10 Raw. The winning brand, the last man standing, if he was on Raw, they would get like 3 draft picks and things like that. And so we don't have Jumbotrons and stuff like that, so we just write them down on pieces of paper and do a raffle. So that way, if Raw won, we get the SmackDown bag or container, whatever we used, shake it up, and whatever piece of paper we get, if it was a tag team or a superstar or a female superstar, they would go to Raw. And then vice versa, happen the same thing. If SmackDown won, they get somebody from Raw. Excuse me. But the one thing that we haven't seen the way it goes is how an NXT superstar would get drafted, so we kind of made that up as well. That's the only thing we made up, and that's about it. Because when let me see. The only time an NXT superstar got drafted is when the brand split was reintroduced, and Finn Balor just got picked on Raw with like the 3rd or 4th or something like that, and that was pretty much what happened. So that was about it. And the way we did it is that we put like a few pieces of paper in there that says NXT picks, so whoever falls under the category like SummerSlam stuff means that they're ready to go up, then they'll just be randomly selected. And then anybody else we kind of added would be what? Anybody else that didn't get drafted could sign wherever they want. But I don't know, it's kind of a work in the process too. So that's in case anybody wanted to know, or if they were confused on what Superstar Shake-Up and Raw or draft was. Let me see if I think I missed out on a lot of comments.
And here's Ziggler showing some serious attitude. He's going for the pin.
I don't think I have any questions so far that I've seen. And a kick out after 1. Dolph Ziggler cannot put this match away. Alex is getting out of there for a second. Runs back in. Realize the stakes. DDT! Nice jump. Do you see the way he jumped up in the air? Man, that'll never get sold. Camel clutch locked in, and Alex is right there. All he's got to do is extend his arm. Oh, but he doesn't do that just yet. Oh, he got caught. I'm surprised Alex didn't get him first. He kind of kicked right beforehand. Here we go. And a scoop slam. Alex is down. Ziggler can put this match away, but he doesn't. Lateral press and kick out. Who's the Raw Women's Champ? Ronda Rousey. I'm telling you, Ziggler has it all under. Oh! Scraping his boots off the face of Alex. You know, Alex is very well. They're both well accomplished. They've held world titles in the past. Alex is the best in the world at one point. Ziggler was world heavyweight. Let's see. Alex also held the United States Championship a few times, just like Dolph did. Oh, nice clothesline. Alex held the Raw Tag titles. I believe it was twice with Victor. And Ziggler, he held the tag team titles too with the Spirit Squad. They had the free bird rule; anybody could defend. Ziggler had been Intercontinental Champion, and you know, again, they've both been very well accomplished. Here comes Alex with the overhand. That didn't go well for him. Let's see what happens next. Oh, he's got him up. He's going to put this one away right here. And boom, there it is. He got him. Nice lateral press. 1, 2, and it's not over yet. What? Nice kick out from Ziggler. Hey, regarding to call-ups, can they happen randomly throughout the year or just on drafts? Drafts and shake-ups.
He's playing with him now.
I don't think we've done it on. I don't think we've done it randomly like that ever. Well, no, we haven't done it randomly throughout the year because, you know, to get people to want to watch like the draft and the shake-up to make it that exciting. That's like, because like those are the episodes we target. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of where people expect. Hold on. Oh, it's over. Dolph Ziggler puts the one down. They went from 4-0 to 4-1. Well, the returns, including Alex right here, took a loss. Man, that sucks. But Ziggler, good for him. He deserves the win right here. Good win on his behalf. You can see, I thought it was over right there. The wait. Let me see how close it was.
That was just one of those matches.
And then he had another chance, but I don't know how it didn't put him away. He had him. But Ziggler just had, I guess, a great deal of resiliency to get out of that. Oh well. Happens, I guess. And we only got, I think, 2 more matches now. This, I thought it was over right here. Let's see one more time. Ready? Right? Boom, right there. And he rolled towards the ropes. And let me see how close this was right here. Ready? 1, 2, right. Oh. Damn, not close. More than 2.5. Just didn't get it though. Oh, wait a second! What the hell? It's Lars Sullivan! Lars Sullivan is here on Raw! And he's climbing the ropes, targeting Dolph Ziggler! Diving headbutt! You gotta be kidding me! This freak of nature is not done here just yet! Freak accident! After a hellacious battle with Alex, Lars Sullivan brutally assaults Dolph Ziggler. Oh my God. Dude, hell no. Lars is on Raw? I'm out of here. Get me the hell out of here. I don't want to be around that guy. I've seen him enough on NXT. I know the damage he can do. So Dolph, whatever it is, get out of town, Jack. You do not want to be a part of that whatsoever. And damn, I'm gonna catch up on the comments, a couple here real quick. Hold on. Let's see. So let's see who got drafted to another brand. Lars, yes, it's a freak accident, dude. That laid him out. He was on. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. Boss Mo returns to Raw and he fights in a rematch clause for his Cruiserweight Championship he lost at 205 Live. Pete Dunne up next. Lars Sullivan is insane, dude. Dude, that'll, hey, if that actually happens, that'll be pretty cool. But damn, I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna go yet. Cause I have an idea he is going to Raw, but there's a chance he could go to SmackDown. But that's just me though. Semi-main event. Yeah, you know what? Ziggler usually does take on the newbies, huh? He takes on all the returns, the newbies, all that stuff. Because, like, he took on Baron Corbin when he debuted. He took on... Who else he take on? He took on Drew McIntyre when he returned. Damn, there's a lot of people he took on that I can't even think of right now. And I know that they've always been either debuts or returns, and you could tell that he would win one match, but he would lose two in the process. Like when he fought Baron and he beat him the first time, I was like, damn, he beat Baron, that's over. But then they fought like two more times after that, and Baron just embarrassed him. So it was like no point. By the looks of it, Nikki Cross is on Raw. Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna leave it at that. It kind of. They have one job to do, brother. Just one job. That Sanity's on SmackDown Live. What's going on, guys? You literally have one job, brother. That's like putting the Undisputed Era on Raw and Roderick Strong on SmackDown. Why? Why you do this? I know a lot of you may be confused, but I'll tell you this right here. There was an error on the Twitch channel and I had to fix it a couple of days ago, and that's why the 205 Live episode in which Pete Dunne won the title from is not going to be uploaded, unfortunately. But I fixed it now, and so going forward, it's going to be able to be uploaded. I don't know. I think. I'm trying to make sense of it because I'm not sure if they added a new update to it and I didn't get a chance to see it and it kind of screwed me over, or if it just didn't save. But now it's saved the way that I want it to, and it gives me 14 days. Because when I looked at it, it told me that it was only for partner affiliates or something like that only. But I was like, dude, I'm not going to be a partner for a long time. I'll probably never be a partner. But there's a way to do it for non-affiliates. And so I made it like that. I have 14 days now. So when I stream on there next time, it'll be it could be uploaded to this YouTube channel right here. You got the boss mode. You got boss mode. We'll get there.
From Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Pete Dunne.
I almost slipped up and said the boss. I meant to say the king, the self-proclaimed now again. Well, I guess he could be the cruiserweight, the king of the cruiserweights for all he wants. But this guy, he doesn't identify himself. That guy right there holding the title, he doesn't identify himself as a cruiserweight. He feels like that's kind of demeaning to a weight class or a weight, something like that. I don't know, because he prefers bruiserweight. You know why? Because it doesn't matter if you're heavyweight, light heavyweight, super heavyweight, cruiserweight, whatever weight class you're in, he's going to leave bruises on you. And that's all you need to know about him. So far, he's done just that. And I didn't mean to put his last name in there for a pun, but I'm just saying he pretty much has accomplished that goal. And Boss Mode, on the other hand, has a rematch clause tonight. And plus, he's on Monday Night Raw again. So you got to wonder, what does he have in store next? Oh, bicycle knee. Right to the chin. These two had a pretty... No, you know what? I take it back. It wasn't a good match. If you kind of wanted to see Pete Dunne and Boss Mode fight for the title on 205 Live, it wasn't a good match. You would have been disappointed because Pete Dunne just... Wow, he... What's the polite way to say it? He got a one-sided match in his favor and won the title. It was about a 6-minute matchup, but it was one-sided the whole time around. And Dunn, full Nelson suplex, lays him out, neck first into the canvas, and there's a right hand, nope, but he gets caught. Nice elbow right to the gut. Bossman wants to win the title back. So he's loved the Cruiserweight Championship. Let me see. I think I'm caught up on mostly everything.
A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight.
Yep, I'm caught up on everything. So, you know, Bossman wanted to get out the ring. Pete Dunne said, alright, you want to go out the ring? That's not a problem. I can meet you out there. It's fine and dandy. And Bossman, what's he going to do here? He's going to, ram his head right off the apron. And Bossman's got to realize this is a champion's advantage matchup. He's got to make sure, yeah, there you go. He's got to win inside the ring. Good stuff. I always got to remind, it's like I always got to remind them, unless they already know that, but I'll remind you guys in case anybody forgets. This isn't a stipulated matchup with no DQ or no disqualification. Wait, what the hell? Why do I do that? I don't know why I do that. No count out and no disqualification. It's not the case here. Those are in effect. So if it happens in favor or against Dunn, he keeps the title. Bossman knows that by now because he's held the Cruiserweight Championship more than a handful of times. He's trying to go for 2 handfuls. Yeah, he's twisting that wrist apart, man. Ooh. Huh? Oh, right now? I'm going to return it because I don't know if it's back. Yeah, it's right there. You going to go right now?
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has up for a battle here. While it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as a heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
And there's an X-Plex from Bossman. Sorry about that. 1, 2, and a kick out. This is the other mic we have. Should work. Let me see. Yeah, it does. And Bossman looks to put this one away, looking to capture the title back, and using his own move against him too. It's the bitter end. Damn. That would be despicable if that's how Pete Dunne loses this match.
His shoulders are down.
Shoulders are down. New champion. Not going to happen.
Not yet.
And Bossman just cannot believe it. I don't blame him though. This is a close match. Oh, wait a second. Submission locked in. It's a triangle choke. We can see a tap out. No, we're not. A nice way to break the hold, huh? I think so.
That could have been ugly, Michael.
Nice way to get out of that. And here comes Dunn using his very own. Oh, wait a second. It's a submission locked in armbar.
Guys, in a title match like this one on a stage
and
as big as the one we're on
what do we
now,
got here? He's still not done.
How much nerves will become a factor?
Ooh, wow. The way he snapped it back. Damn. Yeah, should.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
More than likely. And here comes Dunn now as he's got him in the center of the ring going after. What is he going after? It looked like his leg for a second. Now his back and his face. He's going everywhere. He's not shying down. Definitely not backing down either. Ooh, right there. He's spinning out. I don't know if you can see it, but he was going right after those fingers. He likes to dislocate him and do a little bit of everything. Hell, that's one of his submissions. I forgot what it's called, but he actually, that's how he won at Blackpool. NXT TakeOver Blackpool. Bossman, nice bicycle knee of his own. And now he's just like waiting for Dunn to, I don't know what he's trying to do.
At the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
But he was just kind of waiting for an opportunity to strike. And Dunn is in trouble.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this
point. Ooh, yep, there it is. That's time he's using Dunn against him. His own moves. Put him away right here. And that's all he gets is a 2 count.
I can't believe what we're seeing here. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nice drop toe hold takedown.
He doesn't want to absorb much more
Dunn
if he wants to win this match.
Looking for X-Plex. That's how you hit it.
I like the champ's chances now.
Oh, but he's not looking to retain just yet. Oh, he's biting the fingers again. He's working on them. Dunn is one move away, literally, from retaining the championship. Oh, Boss Mode escapes. He fights out of it. And now he's going to hit the X-Plex again. Damn. That might be it. But he's not going for the win just yet. Fights out of it. Here comes Dunn. Missed the clothesline. And now that's how you hit the clothesline. Boss Mode setting him up. He's trying to go for that bitter end once more. If he hits it, it's... Yep, he got him. He got him in position. And there it is, the bitter end for the win. Oh, but his hand was underneath the bottom rope. Boss Mode had poor resiliency. I mean, not resiliency, excuse me. He had poor ring awareness and did not get the chance to put him away. Here comes Dunn.
The challenger in some big trouble here.
And Dunn again going to work on the limbs, head, everywhere. He's going to work on the entire body if he has to, in order to keep that Cruiserweight Championship around his waist, or in his mouth, I guess, because he bites it and carries it around like that, like a dog in his kill, taking it to his owner. Alright. Yeah, that's how it pretty much looks whenever you see Dunn like that. He looks like a rabid Wolverine walking around with like a coyote in his mouth, showing off his pride. He's like, you know what? I got this, guys. I killed it. And that's him. That's his word saying, you know what? I won this. And that's all you need to know. Sit out pile driver. And Pete Dunn might retain right here, right now. Only two. Damn, very close match. And Dunn, he may have had enough playing around, and he could go for the win in just 1 quick second. He's got him for the X-Plex again. Now Dunn should pin him. He's right there. Oh, what is he doing? Step up Enziguri misses. Boss. Now he's using the X-Plex again. And he got it. Now see, that's what Pete Dunn should have done. He should have pinned him afterwards, but he didn't. 2, and it's over. Boss Mode wins the Cruiserweight Championship again. You see a rubber match happening between these guys. There's a lot of trilogies happening. And truthfully, I think that most of them are pretty good. Like Seth Rollins and Styles, Marco and Stannis. And let me see, was it? I'm trying to remember what the other trilogy happening. Oh, I think is there one on... No, there was one that concluded on NXT. It was pretty good too. But yeah, Pete Dunn loses the title to Boss Mode here tonight. But again, it's not done between these guys. Their trilogy's coming up, and that's going to be exciting. But yeah, Boss Mode wins his return, and we'll leave it at that. But guys, now it's time for the main event, as Ethan Black and Stannis the Menace go one-on-one here tonight. So it looks like we're done with returns and debuts so far. We've had some pretty interesting stuff happen so far. I mean, just look. Let me see if I can recap properly. Jasmine returned to WWE. She made her Raw debut, and she won, I should add. And yeah, it was a pretty good way to start it off. It was a pretty decent matchup between her and Sasha. Breezango returned, and they won. Pretty damn good upset, if you ask me. I don't remember the entire order, but I mean, we just saw Boss Mode return and win his Cruiserweight Championship back. No Way Jose debuted and he beat Skull Crusher. That was probably the shocker of the night, really, based off of one-on-one action. Demon Wolf did he beat Zack Ryder? Yeah, he beat Zack Ryder. And then I guess the biggest surprise of the night would be Lars Sullivan not interrupting, but attacking Dolph Ziggler after he defeated the return of Alex. So that was pretty much summed up, and now it's main event time. So it looks like everybody's still talking with Brandon and Kerry.
Better way to start the night off than with this one. I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
So I got to tell you one thing about this matchup here, guys. Let's see. Stannis competed on NXT, but Ethan didn't because we didn't have an NXT farm system. But now that we do, that's pretty much the reason why there are some people that never competed on NXT. And when Ethan debuted, he was in the Royal Rumble. He eliminated a few superstars, got a pretty nice hefty contract to SmackDown Live, and he had a pretty good run. He was undefeated, 10-0 against all former world champions. Or no, he was 9-0. Excuse me, he was 9-0. And as he was gunning down for that 10th, he had to defeat Brutus at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship, but he didn't. He was unable to pull it off. So, after that, he I'm trying to remember the entire order. But eventually he got drafted to ECW, that's right. And he competed on there for a while, where he would win he would win the ECW tag team titles, he would win the Best in the World Championship, and then he'd get traded. He got traded to SmackDown Live, won the United States title a couple of times, had a good run again there, but then got drafted back to ECW, and from that point he ended up winning the TV title and the ECW Championship twice, so he became a Triple Crown, the last one I believe that there was. From that point on, he retired a couple of times after that, came back, and here we are. Stannis, on the other hand, competed on NXT for a while. He had the talent to win, a title, but it just never happened because there was a guy named Lucas in the way of him. So later on, he would go to Raw, debut,
and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict
end up fighting. Let's see, I forgot who he fought, but he ended up debuting at Hell in a Cell, and the funny thing is, Hell in a Cell is the next pay-per-view too, so it'll be like his 1-year anniversary of being on Raw. Well, at least his debut so far. After that, what happened after that? Oh, he ended up winning the Universal title from Bruce. Held it for. He almost broke a record. He came in, I think, 3rd place, right behind Brutus, and that was about all she wrote. Plus, he main evented WrestleMania. And is the first man to win multiple main events of WrestleMania as well. First time ever. 2-0, undefeated. So there's that. What a great run from that guy, I'll tell you that. So now we're here. You got a former world champion versus a former world champion. And, it spells a lot of potential here. It could be a 5-star match in the making. And of course, there is no implications on here. Oh, what a power slam on the concrete! And Stannis is going to take this back inside the ring. He is. Count of 7. Alright, broken it up. Oh, see, I told you what was going to happen. I lost my chat, and it pulled up a notification instead. I don't know why. My mistake, guys. Let me pull it back up here. Did you just say Hell in a Cell was the next pay-per-view? It is the next pay-per-view. Hell in a Cell is indeed the next pay-per-view. It's, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, honestly. I'll let you know probably in a couple of days, because you know how we have to do like the Raws to the NXTs, and then Raws to the NXTs again, 2 in a row, of course, and then ROHs. So probably by what's today, Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know when. I'll let you know, honestly. We gotta see what happens as we get closer, but that's gonna be the next one. Yeah, the stipulation is good to go. So we'll have we'll probably have 2. I don't think we're gonna have 3. That's kind of too much. And plus, I don't want to risk it in case Hell in a Cell is as lame as it has been for the past 2K games. So if it is the same, we won't have to worry about it that much, and leave it at that. But Hell in a Cell should be pretty good, maybe. Depends on what matches we have there. So there's that. And let me see. That's about it that I could think of. But yeah, that's all she wrote so far. Because I think we got to get a couple of contenders for some titles. Nice pump handle slam. I don't know what kind it was. Let me see. It's on my phone. I can check real quick. Oh, it's just a pump handle slam. Okay. Nicely done. And let's see what Stannis has in mind. He's got him up on his shoulders, and he's taking him to the turnbuckle. Buckle bomb! Man, the way his back bounced off the turnbuckles, not fun. He's got him up. Brainbuster! Immediately pins him for the win. 2, and that's all he gets. Stannis can't believe it, but he's going to have to stay on top of him if he wants to have a chance. Oh, that kind of went out the window. Oh, code breaker. Got the code breaker, and here comes Ethan trying to put him away. He's up on his feet slowly but surely. He's got him in position for the black drive. Immediately covers him. Smart decision. 2 and not yet. Stannis kicks out, and look at Ethan. He is fired up. He knows that he's got him where he wants him to be. Here's a clothesline, followed by another. Getting him up onto his feet, ducks out the way. Super kick, lays him out, flat on his back. And now Ethan's just like seeing what to do next. Sitting him up. Now he's at a headlock. SDL is right. It's going to be after, but I got to probably take like a 10-15 minute intermission. And then, yeah, I'll be able to set things up and get everything going. Here's Stannis fighting out of it. There's an elbow, followed by another. And Ethan will not let him get back into it. Gets out the way. Oh, what a clothesline! And Stannis realizes that this is his moment. He's got to hurry up and take advantage of it, which he will. Up on his feet, slowly. Here it comes, and Stannis trying to get him. No, but it didn't happen. Ethan gets out of that. And Ethan looking for one more. Black drive! Cover! 2! And another kick out! Ethan cannot believe it. And Stannis fights back. He's fired up too, man. He is on his feet. He is getting riled up. Here it comes. Comeback of his own. Clothesline, ducks out the way. Back body drop. And he's begging him. He said, come on, man, get up. I ain't finished this yet. Here's Spinebuster, double A. And now Stannis looks to put him away here, perhaps center of the ring as he hooks the leg, shoulders down, the cover, 2, and near fall. Damn. Stiff kick right to the back, but he's not through just yet. They are glitched, that's why we're back here. And he's got him up for another brainbuster. Could be enough. Lateral press. Stannis with the win over Ethan Black in the main event of Monday Night Raw. Well, damn. Honestly, I thought Ethan had it because he was able to pull off the code breaker, and then he hit 2 not back-to-back in a row, but back-to-back finishers such as the black drive, and it still wasn't enough to put Stannis away. Stannis, all it took for him was 2 brainbusters. I don't know if we're going to be able to see any of the brainbusters he utilized, but I'm kind of hoping we do. But then again, this is 2K, so I doubt it. I think right there he tried to go for the jackhammer, but again, Ethan was able to get out of there. And then right here was the second black drive he put on. Right there, boom. Let's see the referee's hand. Okay, oh, there's a good angle, right? Okay, there's only 2. And kicked out immediately.
Here is your winner, Dan S. The Mantis.
And there you have it, guys. Monday Night Raw has been concluded. This has been the first part of the Superstar Shakeup. Let's see, we're going to do SmackDown Live in about maybe, I'm going to just say be safe 20 minutes. So we're going to have a quick intermission, and once we're done with that, we'll start it up and get things going right there. So until then, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Till the next one, have a great one. For now, cut, and that's a wrap.